Watch this. Watch how that pulls apart with a fork and the nice gravy is down here. See? And the potatoes are tender. And the carrots are tender. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're gonna do this beautiful pot roast with potatoes and carrots, and we're gonna do it in the slow cooker. But we're gonna do it in the slow cooker kind of fast because it's already 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're gonna put it on high so that this meat could cook within 4 hours, and we'll have a beautiful pot roast stew. Stay tuned for watching and the recipe. The first thing I'm going to do is just make some perforations into the meat with the fork. Oh, by the way, this is a 3-pound chuck roast. I got this from Costco, and that's the best price that I'm seeing for chuck roast, guys, is at Costco. So I'm just making these perforations in it so that the seasoning could go down into it really well. And the first thing that I'm going to put on it is something I never tried before. I never tried this garlic paste, but I don't have any garlic. My garlic powder is gone. So we're going to try this for the first time. Oh, I forgot my gloves. Now that I have my gloves on, I'm just going to rub this garlic into the meat. Garlic paste. Whose idea was that? There's another little bit. My daughter, who's a vegan, purchased this garlic paste, and after she used it, she didn't want it. I don't know if it's because it's too strong. Okay, so there's the garlic paste. I'm just going to put a little dash of this garlic and herbs. Ooh, it does smell really garlicky, that garlic paste. And I'm just putting a little dash of this, or I'm going to put it on my hand and put it on both sides of the meat, because that's kind of strong as well, and I don't want it to take over the entire taste of the meat. Next, I'm going to put some, my favorite, Lori seasoned salt. Now, you know, when it comes to beef, you have to salt the beef really good. Next, I'm going to put some black pepper on it. So I'm going to have to take my glove off so I can pick this up. I'm going to just use this Bowl and Basket whole peppercorn grinder. Before I turn it over, I'm going to put some of my Worcestershire sauce on it. Just a little bit. Now I'm going to turn it over and pepper the other side. Ooh, that looks like it's going to be a really tender piece of meat. Add some Worcestershire to this side of the meat. And last but not least, I'm going to put a little olive oil on it. A little extra virgin. As Rachel Ray calls it, EVOO. I wish I had done this earlier so I could marinate it, but it'll be good anyway. If you get a chance to marinate it at least 1 hour ahead of time, do it like that. But I don't have time today. Okay, next I'm going to go get my crock pot and we'll be all set. Okay, so now I have the crock pot in place, and I'm just going to lift the meat into the crock pot. Oh, or I slid it into the crock pot. So I slid my meat all seasoned up into the crock pot. And I'm just gonna put the lid on it. And I'm gonna put it on high. In about 2 hours, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna put my potatoes and my carrots in it and decide what other vegetable I'm gonna use with this dinner besides rice on the side. See you soon. But I have a basket of some potatoes. I scrubbed off these potatoes and I cleaned these carrots. And I have this onion. And I'm getting ready to cut these up so that I can put those in the crock pot with the beef. I'm just going to cut the carrots in pieces, in chunks like this. I used to love baby carrots, but I don't use them anymore because they said that they're made out of chopped up formed carrots by a machine or something, so I'm scared to eat baby carrots now. The fatter end of the carrots I cut smaller. And now I'll cut the potatoes. I scrubbed the potatoes and I left the skin on. I'm going to cut the potatoes in medium-sized pieces like this. First, I'm going to cut it in half like this. And I'll take each piece and cut most of them in threes. If there's someone in your household or someone you're feeding that doesn't eat potato skins, it'll just easily come off after they're cooked. Or you could peel the potatoes. I'm not a big one on peeling potatoes, so I'd rather scrub them. And even when I make potato salad, I scrub them first, boil them first, and it's easier to take the skin off after they're boiled. And you get less waste to your potatoes. So I'm going to go put the potatoes and the carrots into the pot, and then I'm going to cut up the onion. Okay, so that's what the meat is looking like. It looks like it's boiling in its own juices, and that's because it's on high. So I'm just going to stuff the potatoes in there. After I put the potatoes in, I'm going to put a little seasoning on it. I'm going to just put a little of my Lori seasoned salt. I'm going to put a little of the pepper. And I'm going to put just a little pinch of smoked paprika. Now I'm going to put the carrots in. I'm going to let that cook down some, and then I'm going to come back and cut up my onion and put the onion in. Okay, so now this meat has been cooking for about 3.5 hours. Now I'm going to cut up my onion and put it in. I'm going to cut the onion in half and then cut it in wedges. I'm just going to throw this into the pot. Now, as you can see, I have moved my meat to the top so that the vegetables can start cooking. When everything softens up, then I'll be able to mix it all up. continue to tenderize. I tasted a little piece of potato and it's delicious. The meat is to the point where it's starting to be so tender that it could just break apart like this. Okay, there you go. It's beautiful and tender. Watch this. Watch out, that pulls apart with a fork and the nice gravy is down here. See? And the potatoes are tender. And the carrots are tender. And I'm all ready to eat. I'm ready to eat. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next time. Please subscribe to this channel for more great recipes. And give me that thumbs up, please, and your comments because it helps my channel out a lot. Don't forget to hit the bell as well so that you can get all the notifications for all of my recipes and vlogs. Thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate your support. And you have a wonderful evening.